You make them all the time. Here we go.
Don't make puns all the time.
Game number 1. Tiger and Jerryk, of course, in that grand final seat means that they have that winner's advantage. It's going to be on the opposing team of STC and Vortex to win the first set, to reset it, and go into a second best of 5.
And we see Vortex going in on the strength stance. Compare that to Jerryk's movement speed stance on the same character. Now we'll see if they're able to translate their success against the previous previous Thor onto the Undertaker pick here from Tiger. That was looking really solid.
Of course, same kit on both of them, but Tiger plays a very different Undertaker, right? He plays much more hammer focused, lot less orb neutral SIGs being thrown out from Tiger.
Ooh, this hammer is almost completely, and it does actually completely zone Vortex out.
Tiger looking like a whole other beast. Ground pound connects onto STC. This red team.
Like, Tiger and Jerryk are making this look like there is such a gigantic skill gap between them and literally everybody else in their region.
Yeah, I mean, 3-0ing in winners final. Even though Vortex and STC 3-1 in the losers final, oh my goodness, there's still 6 stocks left on this red team. They're not looking to lose anytime soon. Holy
It's only been
cow.
a minute in this game, by the way, and they've already taken 4 stocks from the blue team in total.
Oh, just barely missed the follow-up from Tiger, but oh my goodness. Red team just running wild on this blue team. Finally, they clap back, get a stock off of each of the red team members, but still stock deficit.
It's a nice double there. Jerryk is immediately able to grab a weapon. Tiger is disarmed, but that spawn coming to basically the middle of the stage comes right over to him, and he's able to pick up an orb. Neutral Sig coming out. Easy punish for STC, but Tiger's right there!
Oh, nice big ground pound from Jerryk. Vortex avoids the down signature. He's like, I've been doing that to people all day. I know exactly what that's going to be.
Neutral Light coming out. The side air from Tiger comes out a little bit too late. Ooh. His target was definitely STC and not necessarily the follow-up off of Jerryk. Still get the knockout. 3 stocks to 1, and Vortex is looking like he's in a tough spot here. Recovery reaching up and missing. Vortex getting above Jerryk. Nice dare into recovery. Neutral Light coming out. Might be able to find the knockout onto Tiger, but he's then going to have to find so much more.
Yeah, I mean, Tiger's still got an extra stock. Jerryk is still very healthy, and Tiger takes game number 1 with the gravity canceled disco on the side of the map. STC relegated to 299 damage, and it's so weird, right? Vortex and STC looked so dominant in the last 2 sets we saw, and they come into the grand finals and they just run into a brick wall. That is Tiger and Jerryk.
Yeah, and even at the times they weren't necessarily dominant, it was close, right? And they were still looking good, they were still playing good, and it was close. But now they're just immediately halted. Vortex going over to the Black Knight pick, giving some more crossovers from Shovel Knight a little bit of love. We'll see what STC is going to do. It seems like he's really thinking about this one. Might be. Is Black Knight, is he a bad guy? I don't know which ones are good guys and which ones are bad guys.
I know
his helmet just like looks evil a little bit though.
He does look like a villain, but it looks like STC is not going to be going with the Shovel Knight and instead going to be bringing out the Scarlet. Going to be bringing more Lances to this blue team. I guess Lances is going to be their answer to what Tiger and Jerryk are doing.
Thinking about the banning, leaving Small Enigma, Great Hall, and Mammoth, going to Mammoth. Wise pick from Jerryk here. Doesn't want to deal with those soft platforms like a lot of players out there. Now we're seeing Dex stance coming out from STC's Scarlet.
3, 2, 1.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, that's definitely interesting. I'm not sure what exactly STC is looking for with the Scarlet. It seems like as a whole, Lance players like to lean a little bit more towards that dexterity. We saw it with the Olgrim earlier. We're also seeing it now with STC on this Lance with Scarlet.
Oh, no. Neutral signature just raw in the middle of the stage. D-Light Dare. Fortunately, Tiger's not able to follow up after the D-Light Dare. Another neutral signature almost connecting with Vortex. Unarmed side air from Tiger, sending STC far. Over on the left side, he's able to get to the middle of the stage, onto the soft platform, grab the hammer.
Bro,
Blue team completely split up.
STC hit
Oh,
0
no.
people with that first stock. That is a rough start to this game. Jerryk gets the scoop up, and again, red team just looking absolutely dominant.
Now, Jerryk was basically stacked with Vortex there. He threw out the recovery, but he wasn't quite far below enough. Oh,
Nice,
Vortex!
nice.
Is he going to end this
Nope.
GCD light? Vortex got to be careful.
Nice sidelight recovery coming out from STC. Goes for another one, but Vortex is there to cover the miss. Gets that neutral signature. Still not enough to finish off the first stock. Finally, STC finds the recovery, but wires get crossed and Vortex dives in front of the ground pound from STC.
Now, you're talking about these Lance characters maybe being the answer. Ooh, we went pretty deep with that one. Hoping to hit it. Still cleans it up with the unarmed side air. Signatures seem to be also a big component to the way Vortex and STC are playing. Even after the whiff neutral signature, the down air enough to clean it up. They have a lead. It's 4 stocks to 3 in favor of blue.
That's actually really cool what Vortex did. He did that same gravity cancel. Well, he did a gravity cancel NSIG on the right side that whiffed, and Jerryk was able to get the punish. He did it exactly the same way on the left side and was like, oh, you're going to try to punish me the same way. I'm going to spot dodge it and get my own punish on you. Really smart adaptation from Vortex, but Jerryk gets the downlight side air, and the red team steals back the lead.
Weapon spawn coming in. Jerryk is going to swap out his hammer, then grab back to the sword, forcing Vortex to be unarmed. STC's able to grab a lance out of thin air. In comes the spear drop for Vortex. Weapon spawn going down. Tiger and STC going at it on the left side. Neutral sig coming out from Vortex on the right on the wall. If they can get the knockout on a Jerryk,
That'd be the
ooh,
opportunity.
they weren't able to convert much there, even though they had the 2v1 situation. A knockout on Tiger is going to be nice, but the focus here should be Jerryk.
But at the same time, Vortex doesn't want to just rely on STC surviving against Tiger long enough. You saw him rotate over because he's like, I need to make sure my teammate stays alive. Jerryk, though, gonna be able to survive for a little bit. Good movement to avoid that lance toss.
Now, why did he dare back into this stage, though? That was interesting. Maybe he was a little bit too scared.
I mean, it's definitely the
wanted
safer
to
way to do it, right? Like, you
go
get your
over the
touches
wall.
back.
Rather than try to put some more pressure since the weapon toss missed, go a little bit to the left of the weapon toss. You cover more area. Oh, this is so winnable for Tiger. Stomp side air.
Oh, he went for style! And the side air, Tiger, one hit away. The weapon toss will do it.
Weapon toss there to clean it up for Tiger and Jerryk. Now up 2. And STC, again, putting out low damage numbers. Better than 299, but 375 is not going to cut it when you look at everyone else in this game. 551, 559, 599.
Yeah, STC took a little bit of time to get started in that one. I want to say STC did like next to no damage on that first stock. But slowly started coming back. You saw him eventually able to put out quite a bit. Gonna switch back to the Bryn though. Was not feeling how that Scarlet worked. But we saw Vortex hover the glow box. I don't know how do you feel about that? Well, okay.
I love a glow box. I love a Cassidy. Such a good character, but he's going to go to the Barraza that we saw much earlier. STC going to this Bryn. Level 25 Barraza here on Vortex. Now, he does have the Bin 10. What's that skin called? I feel like it's something simple like Flame Head. No, it's Diamond Head.
Yeah, there's
like
Diamond Head, Heat Blast, and Forearms.
Heat Blast.
Okay.
So he does have that Ben 10 crossover skin.
Yep, that's what
Coming
those
in.
blasters are from.
3,
Yep.
2, 1, brawl.
But here we go, game number
Blue team.
3. Tiger and Jerryk 1 game away from closing this one out.
Now, blue team was able to grab both weapons, but it's not too long until
Nice.
Tiger grabs an orb. Good start for the blue team. We'll see if they're able to continue this pressure. Vortex now with an axe in his hand, swapping over, keeping Jerryk weapons starved.
Yo, but he does eventually find a hammer. Now he's going to be able to put out that damage. You saw him hit an awkward stomp. Wasn't quite sure how to react to that one. But STC finding a fantastic string with that spear. Sidelight into the downlight NSIG.
Ooh, side sig from Jerryk. Recovery from Tiger. Blue team split. GCD like ground pound. Easy cleanup for Tiger.
You saw him sit just outside of that recovery hitbox. Didn't want to accidentally contest from above. Got him from the side with the downlight into the ground pound. Jerryk launched on the left side. STC thinking about going for it, but Tiger catches him from behind with the side sig.
That's kind of a long sig too, but Vortex wasn't able to react in time as Tiger immediately dodges afterward. He's able to stay safe and still put out hits after that.
Downlight into the recovery. Blue team able to keep this one even.
Two hammers now coming out. Oh man, you're just hearing so many hammer noises, and you know none of them are coming from the blue team.
They're all connecting on top of that blue team. Vortex, though, with some good blasters. A sidelight saves his teammate, halting the force, but another side air, and STC now down to the final stock. Vortex going to be joining him shortly.
Red team hammers are so scary. Sidelight side air from Vortex. Jerryk attempting to pick up the recovery was unnecessary as the orb combo from Tiger is able to take out that stock. STC in the orange on his final stock. Possibly tournament stock here.
Nice N-Sig from Vortex. Still trying to stay alive. STC so close to getting knocked out. Barely avoids that side sig. Another N-Sig from Vortex. Vortex gets
Jerryk going for something big there against a very healthy Vortex. Oh, the backside of it. Stock's evened up.
Let's go.
Are they able to find big damage here? The N-Sig is going to miss. Ground pound. They need something huge here.
Oh, no. STC's got to be careful, though. You see him trying to cover for his teammate. Hits his teammate instead with the down air. Has to avoid these hammers from this red team. One-sider, and STC is gone, and it's all left to Vortex.
Oh, no. What was that? Jerryk with the whiff stomp there. STC's doing it so far.
Yo, Vortex disarmed himself with that weapon toss. Oh, the scoop up! And it's all left to Vortex. He has to keep his team alive. This is tournament stock here.
Oh, weapon toss coming out, going over Vortex's head. The second one from Jerryk. He's able to grab it too. That is it. Jerryk and Tiger are your Southeast Asia 2v2 Summer Champions.
Absolutely amazing showing from Tiger and Jerryk, showing that they're just heads above the rest of these teams in Southeast Asia, which is something that it's like we've been known, you know, Tiger of course dominating his region, but still like 2v2s is always a little bit of a different piece. We don't always see the 1v1 champions doing as well in 2v2s, but clearly Tiger and Jerryk just absolutely demolishing everyone in their path in 2v2s. Huge props to Vortex and STC here, getting second place after not finishing or not placing top 8 ever before this.